get it.
Was it half off or something?
You got a free bowl of soup today with a day off.
This is what you were talking about last week about giving these guys some extra day time rest.
Yeah. And we're starting to really look into days off in communication with not only those two, but other players that might be having some aches and bruises, you know, about scheduling when we could maximize days off for them and decrease the amount of volume that they're on the ice, you know. Probably not looking at starting that this weekend, but that road trip.
What are the challenges of fine-tuning your game here without having somebody nipping at your heels? You know, there's a lot of experience in the room, but I don't think anybody's experienced what's going on right now.
Well, I think we don't change what our outlook has been. We've had a fairly comfortable lead for a while, and I think, you know, Joe Sacco said it best the other day. He's like, I forget where we were on the road trip, and he's just like, it's amazing. He goes, how hard these guys play, knowing what we all are talking about right now. And I think there's just we continually talk about areas we need to get better at we don't really ever talk about what you guys are asking me about. We don't, you know, we can go 5-15 and probably finish first. I don't know if that's true, but it's not far from the truth, probably. You know, but we don't analyze the mathematics of it. We just worry about where we're headed and how we think we have to get there.
You do segments like, you know, we got to win the next 2 out of 3 or whatever like that.
We did that on the beginning of the road trip. We said we got to win 2 out of 3. You know, it's Seattle, Vancouver, and then Edmonton. And we won the first 2, so we won the 2 out of 3. And then it's the third game. If we won those first 2, well, now it's an opportunity to, we just played game 7. We only have a day off. We got to start playing game 1 in the finals. We're playing McDavid. How are we going to handle that beast? You know, so there's it's such a great league that there's always different ways to be able to create challenges that we think is going to help us in the long term.
You've seen your trade deadline additions make immediate impacts, but how have they acclimated themselves within the culture so far?
So far, from what I can tell, I think they've acclimated really well. You know, I think success helps, but I think that they understand how much we value what they bring to our team, and they can make us better and help us even be more successful. So I think that the two of it, the culture takes care of them understanding why it's a special place, and that's the players and everybody that works in the rooms. And then the second part is, you know, why the value add they are.
I've got an MVP question for you, but before that, any change in Hall, Foligno in terms of better understanding of where they stand?
No, they're both in the same situation. Like, as far as like Foligno, they both feel really good. That they're not at a place where they can even be thought about being players, you know. And there's no real update. We haven't gotten any feedback from the second opinion yet.